I'm USBC Director of Coaching, Stephen Padilla, and I'm very fortunate to have a great friend with me today. I'm here with Mr. Gary Ryan, Secretary of the American Wheelchair Bowling Association. And we've got a great opportunity to just share some information today. Gary, what is the AWBA?
The American Wheelchair Bowling Association, which was founded in 1961 by Richard Carlson, is an organization comprised of over 400 members from almost every state in the continental U.S. And two individuals in Puerto Rico. We are a nonprofit organization, a 501c3. We are an organization that is totally volunteer. We don't have a paid for member anywhere. We also are an organization that does outreach, assists people that possibly need a wheelchair or possibly need the start of a bowling ball or need assistance in learning how to bowl. We reach out to those people and assist where we can. We're an organization that is very family driven, lots of camaraderie, and at the tournaments, which we'll talk about, tremendous competition. So it's a great bunch of people that just one big family from all over the country.
Outstanding. Sounds like a lot of fun. Talk a little bit about membership. How does somebody get interested, not just interest, but how do they find out more about being a member of the group?
First of all, the best way, as is the way today's world works, social media. You can go to awba.org, our website. It gives you all the information about who we are, where we're traveling to, where our next event is, what our membership dues are, past events, photography, videos, all of the things that relate to the AWBA. That's the simplest way to get a hold of us. That also provides on that website my phone number direct, as well as my email. And that comes back to me, and then I respond accordingly as to whatever questions they might have.
Great. So, like the social media is a big way to get a hold of everybody nowadays. If you don't have those kind of pages, you're definitely losing out on contacts for sure.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit. I want to know some more. Let's talk a little bit about leagues. What leagues are possibly available for AWBA members?
Well, I think first of all, we have a number of bowlers around the country that have formed wheelchair leagues. We have two here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. There are a number of them out in the Virginia area, down in Florida area, some out in California, certainly up in Colorado, and also up in the Chicago area, where we've got a number of our members, a number of our new members in Chicago, as a matter of fact, as well as Las Vegas. But you don't have to be a member of a wheelchair league to bowl. I bowl in two different leagues in Houston, and unfortunately I'm president of both those leagues. And they're both able-bodied leagues, and they're very big leagues, but the bowling in terms of in a chair versus walking, the basic difference is rolling up to the line, as you'll see later, versus a walking up to the line, and I can compete with majority of walking bowlers. So it introduces the walking bowler to somebody in a wheelchair, and also gives the comfort level of a person that had a little bit of question mark about whether they could really do it or not with able body. It gives them that comfort level that they can. So there's wheelchair leagues around, as well as numerous leagues all over the country that individuals can join that are able-bodied leagues.
If people want more information regarding a league specifically, you've got a way to contact or give them that input, right?
Certainly in terms of the wheelchair leagues, I do. I have contact information for every league that we have around the country.
Wonderful. So you mentioned a little bit about competition too, and this is exciting for me. I love coaching at a high level. Talk a little bit about the competitions AWBA supports.
Well, we have regional tournaments. We have 6 regional tournaments a year, and then we conclude that with a national tournament. We go to Florida, we go to Virginia, we go to Colorado, we go to Las Vegas, we go to Nebraska, we go to Georgia, and then we also roll it up with our national tournament, which moves around the country. And then in terms of the competition level, they can be the best of friends, as is the walking competition. Can be the best of friends. But once singles competition starts and you take one-on-one, you find that hand slapping goes away and high fives go away, and it's total focus on the game. So it's no different than a wheelchair that is for a walking bowler. It's the same driven competition that these young men and older men like myself have in terms of wanting to win.
How long has the competition series been around? I know the event you mentioned, the AWBA has been around for quite a while, and you guys are active, but how long has the competition been around?
You know, the beauty of this organization is that it started in 1961 with Richard Carlson and 13 other people in Kentucky. Those people were extremely competitive, and the Nationals began in 1962.
Wow.
The uniqueness of that is that in 1961, the ADA didn't exist. I'm a polio victim back from 1950.
Sure.
Just imagine those 14 people first rolling into that first bowling center and asking to bowl, and imagine what that proprietor thought in his mind about how in the world could you do this, and all of a sudden he saw that. So the competition, in terms of the edge of the competition, has been right there since the first day.
Beginning, sure.
The first day.
Outstanding. Well, glad to learn a lot more about the information, and obviously if people need more information, they can contact you guys. They can reach you guys on your website. They can also contact you via social media, and I've had a chance, fortunately, to get to bowl in a couple of events, and I've immensely enjoyed myself in the up-down events that we've been able to compete in.
Yep.
I can't wait to get back to it each year. It's such a fun event and such a good time.
Yeah, the up and down event's a neat event. Just quickly to tell the general public, for those where we travel around, and you can look at the schedule, see where we're going in. The up down event's a fun event.
Yeah.
It's one wheelchair bowler, 3 walking bowlers. It's a no-tap event. It's a lot of fun. It gives you the opportunity as an able-bodied bowler to be able to rub elbows with someone in a wheelchair and vice versa. So it's a really neat way to view and see how really fun bowling can happen in the up-down. 2 other methods we can be also contacted by, both Twitter, Facebook.
Great.
We also are on those social medias as well.
Okay, so easy to get a hold of AWBA, great way to find out information. I would definitely recommend it to anybody, and like I said, can't get enough of the events when I get a chance to compete. So thanks for the information about it, and if anybody has any questions or contacts down the road, feel free to get a hold of Gary and his team at the AWBA. They're glad to reach out and give you any information that you'll need getting started with wheelchair bowling.